The promos have kind of been hinting a little bit at a love triangle. At least that's what I'm taking away. So are we team Ian or team William?
Team
Ooh,
William,
Team
obviously.
Ian, please.
I'm not gonna get involved.
Please.
No, come on. William needs some love.
So does Ian.
This is true. This is
We're
true.
both,
We're both very touched of love right now. Yeah.
Well, I think it's really exciting that in this already great love story, there's a new love story about to appear for fans to fall in love with, because nobody loves more than to root for a love. So yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Maybe we can make something work with the three of us.
Yeah, I'm honestly I'm up for it.
Wow.
I'm gonna look at Lizzie.
It is that kind of show.
It is definitely that kind of show.
I mean, Lizzie makes it work, so I'm sure, maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
David, I'm going to start with you. Last season, we kind of see and we know how Jamie and John are on opposite sides. So this season, are we going to see that affect their friendship now that the war is here?
We're definitely going to see the conflict of the context of the war affect the relationship between Lord John and Jamie. In very dramatic and quite sad ways for Lord John. It always never really works out for Lord John, does it? Like Jamie always walks out of it the best. And I think in this season we're really going to see Lord John cop it really bad. He's going to hit rock bottom and get kicked while he's down there. So I guess we'd say that it doesn't really work out very well for Lord John, being on the other side of Jamie Fraser and keeping his relationship with Jamie, his love for Jamie Fraser is also going to be challenged a lot. And in the mix with that is his adult son, who we both have a deep love for, and the sort of who I guess it's a question for Charles, like who's the better parent? In the end, there's only one right answer for that.
Well, you were the one that raised me, so
right.
I'll give it to you. You need this win, I think, Lord John.
I need at least one. Yeah.
I know I should have asked Team Jamie or Team John, actually. That's the one I should have started with.
And we all agree that it's Team
Jamie.
Charles, for you, how was it like to join this cast and finally be able to portray this character? I'm sure these guys gave you a hard time.
Yeah, the worst time. They're the worst.
We really did.
They're giving me faces on the other side of the camera. Yeah. No, honestly, it's been fantastic. Obviously, it was very nerve-wracking for me to come into this show. It's so big and, it's such a great fandom. So, I was a bit worried, but these guys reassured me. We have a great cast and a great crew, so, I just had to trust in them, and, we made something pretty special, I think.
Yeah, when you turned up, I was like, finally, a professional's here.
What are you excited for fans to see about William, or what did you try, your hardest to portray about him?
Yeah, I think, he's a very passionate guy, and that gets quite misled because he's naive. He doesn't really understand the realities of war, which puts him in some difficult situations. I think sometimes, he doesn't always come out of things looking the best, but hopefully we can empathize with William and, kind of understand where he's coming from. Because I think at heart he does really care about the people around him, and hopefully that's portrayed in the character.
John, no spoilers, but Ian does unintentionally get himself into some trouble with someone on the ridge. So how is that going to affect his character going forward?
Like just one person he's got himself into trouble with. He's doing well. It's a good day for Ian.
Troublemaker.
Yeah, he is a troublemaker. A trouble magnet maybe. That's gonna really test Ian's resolve. He's always been this person, this character that is willing to do what needs to be done. And when this is thrown at him, and he's challenged in that way, we're going to see potentially that side of him break a little, and he's going to have to hold on tight to keep his mind sharp and ready.
We've been building to the American Revolution for, it feels like years now. So now that it's finally here for each of your characters, how did it feel to be able to portray it?
Yeah, he's definitely not waiting around for it to start. He's like, come on, American Revolution. I think they're all kind of like, very wary of this war that's looming in the background. It provides a really great context for the drama that the personal dramas that that happen in the show. Of course, yeah, we are part of history. There's characters who know what's going to happen. There's characters who don't know what's going to happen. Lord John falls on the side who doesn't know what's going to happen, and I think that causes a lot of the stakes to be very high, particularly with people he cares about. Not just his son, but like his love for the Frasers, and that puts him in a really tricky situation because his loyalties are divided.
I think for Ian, immediately when Ian first arrives to America, he just falls in love with the land and its people. So he's going to be fiercely fighting to protect that. And as you said, your character doesn't know what happens, but Ian actually does. I don't know if we ever know whether Ian knows exactly how it's all going to unfold, but he certainly thinks that his auntie and uncle wouldn't choose the losing side. So he's ready to do his part and
Cause some trouble.
And cause some trouble, baby.
And I think William is very eager to go to war. He's
let me at him.
He was so sheltered in England, and he lived such a life of privilege. I think he wants to go out on his adventure. He doesn't really know what that means. He doesn't understand the realities of the world yet. But he'll learn pretty damn quick going to war and being in this revolution.